Hello, everybody, and I would like to thank my wonderful subscribers. Hello, everybody, and welcome to the second part of Three True Sounds in the House Horror Stories. Last time, we did one story where, basically, this person heard the voice of his uncle who had died of cancer years ago. And in this one, we had a simple story of somebody hearing noises in an empty downstairs that nobody owned. What's in this one? I have no idea. Let's check it out in Story 3, Trish L. What happened to you, Trish? Tell us.
My name is Chris, and this happened when I was 22.
I had no idea.
I was living in the upstairs of a mother-daughter house owned by our parents, with
A
my older
mother-daughter
brother Tom
house?
living downstairs.
Okay.
The setup was pretty simple. My part of the house upstairs was one big open space for the living room, kitchen, and dining area, and
Yeah.
a hallway that led to the bathroom, a spare bedroom I used as a big walk-in closet, and my bedroom
Wow.
at the end.
That's
Tom had his own
funny.
separate entrance downstairs, and we had a door that connected the two floors from inside. It worked out well because we had our own space, but could still get to each other if needed.
Okay.
One week, Tom went to Mexico with his fiancée.
So
I
you
had
were
the whole
all
place to
alone.
myself. The night in question started completely normal. I got home around 7, threw something on TV, and started cooking dinner.
Ooh,
Chicken
what
and
do you
rice,
make?
something simple that didn't require much
okay.
attention.
I don't really like chicken and rice. It depends on the type of chicken, but no. I mean, not really Okay, I'm into fast food chicken. I'm not really into homemade chicken or rice. I don't think I would have liked eating that food.
I had the TV going in the background, and everything was normal.
Yeah.
Around the time I was cleaning up, I thought I heard a noise from downstairs.
When nobody was
there.
there.
To describe it, other than just a basic thud. Like it could have came from the wall, on the floor, I don't know.
Okay.
Just a thud.
A noise you don't know the answer of.
I assumed it was something settling or something falling over slightly. The normal assumptions. The downstairs had been empty for a few days already since Tom left.
And you heard no other noises?
Enough that I muted the TV and stood there for a bit. I didn't hear anything else, but I didn't like the feeling of ignoring it. So I went over to the door that led downstairs, which was already open, and went down to check.
Ooh.
I turned on the lights and walked through every room.
Okay, nothing?
Living room, kitchen, bedroom, and bathroom. Everything looked exactly how it should.
Yeah,
so
nothing.
I went back upstairs, finished cleaning, put everything away, and then sat on the couch for a while watching TV. After maybe an hour or so, I got tired and decided to go to bed.
Yeah.
It didn't take
I'm not
long
really
for
a
me to start
TV person.
off. Then, out of the blue,
What
I
happened?
heard music start playing from the living room.
Nope!
It was loud enough to instantly wake me up.
Oh, shit.
It took me a second to even process what I was hearing.
Yeah, no, but it's so
From
random.
Amazon Alexa on the counter in the kitchen area. The song itself was some kind of slow instrumental song I had never heard before.
Oh, what
it had
is
a
it?
sort of dark vibe to it.
Oh, no.
I yelled Alexa stop from my bed a couple times, but it didn't respond.
Shit.
I got more annoyed than anything, and got out of bed, went into the hallway, and said, Alexa, stop, louder.
Nothing?
The music shut off right away. I looked at it for a second, pretty much knowing it was likely just a glitch.
What do you mean a glitch? How did that happen? People talk about random events, but I don't believe anything is really random. There's always an answer to something. What has to happen to make an Alexa automatically play a song at a random hour of the night with no stimuli? And I would have to guess that it takes a lot of luck for that to happen. I would be more worried about someone in my house.
I went back into my room and got back into bed.
Okay.
You
were tired, though. I get why you didn't care.
Asleep again. I heard the Alexa say, sorry, I didn't quite get that.
I'm having trouble understanding.
Oh, that's terrifying. Video ad needs. I kind of wish that it went all the way, and like the first part was also like that. It's still terrifying. I just wish it did the whole sentence.
I got up again, walked into the living room, and unplugged it from the wall completely.
Oh.
I remember thinking that would be the end of it. Clearly, that confirmed the thing was glitching out.
Maybe.
I went back to my room, and this time I fell asleep pretty quickly.
I would lock my door,
though. I don't know how much time passed, but I woke up suddenly to loud music again. It took me a second to even understand what was happening.
Okay, if this is the Alexa again, you have to acknowledge that there is someone in your house. A glitch can happen. Maybe twice even. But you know how, like, no, it's not even possible for it to re-plug itself in.
Because I was still half asleep.
Yeah.
Then it hit me.
It's on.
The music was coming from the living room again.
Yeah.
I shot out of bed immediately because I remember unplugging the Alexa.
Yeah, what is it then?
It should have been on. I walked down the hallway slower this time.
I would have a
knife. I didn't know what I was expecting to see, but I felt very uncomfortable.
Yeah, I bet you did.
I called out, "Alexa, stop," as I got closer, and the music shut off instantly.
No.
I then looked at the counter.
What?
The Alexa was plugged back into the wall.
Yeah. Be worried.
I just stood there staring at me for a few seconds.
Knife.
You would too if you were in the same situation. I knew without a doubt I unplugged it.
Yeah.
Unless I sleepwalked and plugged it back in.
Oh, come on.
I remember pulling the cord out myself. There was no doubt.
I mean, I get why this person hasn't decided to believe in the idea that, oh, hey, somebody's inside the house. Because that's such an alien idea. It's your house. It is the safest place you to be in. If you have a good home life. Or, like, if you, like, make a home that is safe for yourself. Like, usually, a house is, like, the safest place you could be in. And to imagine that gets violated in the middle of the night while you're half awake, the idea would be alien to most people.
Yeah. That's when that feeling in your stomach that something's really wrong hit me.
Maybe you're being watched.
I didn't check anything else because I was too scared.
Oh my god.
Get a knife. Went straight back to my room and locked the door.
Okay, good. You locked it.
I grabbed my phone and texted Tom asking if he came back early and was messing with me.
No, why would he do that? That's a messed up
play. At the top
play.
Of the screen under his name, it said location Mexico.
Yeah.
If this didn't already seem weird, now this felt straight up like a nightmare.
It is.
I pulled the chair over to the door so I could sit and listen for anything on the other side.
Okay, good idea.
Anything at first. Everything was completely quiet.
Okay.
I stayed like that for probably 10 minutes with my ear up on the door. Then I heard something that I will never forget.
A voice?
From the living room.
What is
it?
A
whisper. It was quiet, but clear enough to understand what it was. It said, "Alexa, play," and then something I couldn't make out.
Oh, shit.
My entire body went numb.
Okay, there is a person in that house. There is a person in this house. Here is what you have to do right now. First of all, this person is playing games with you. They want you to like be worried. They want you to be terrified and scared. And most of all, they don't know how terrified. Well, I mean, they do know that what they want. What you have to do right now is move away from the door, dial 911, put it on the lowest volume, and start telling the operator what is happening. Because hopefully, the person on the other side of the door isn't planning on leaving. I mean, they haven't left any of the other times. Why would they leave this time? So what you have to do, dial 911, talk to them, and then hopefully you can just wait there, and then the police will come and arrest the person who is hopefully still in your house. So yeah. I don't know if I would be able to do that, but it is the most logical idea.
Like all the weight dropped out of me at once.
Yeah.
Before I could react,
what are you gonna do?
The Alexa responded, and music started blasting again from the
living room. That's Clue.
I don't think I've ever felt that kind of dreadful fear before.
Yeah, Tall
I grabbed my phone and called 911.
Oh, thank God,
But
yes.
instead of being quiet about it, I just started yelling that
What
I
the
was
fuck?
calling 911 and telling whoever was out there to get the F out.
Okay, I get
I
why.
think I just panicked. I was 22, scared, and defenseless.
I get it.
My first priority wasn't getting this person arrested, rather just getting them out.
Yeah,
The music was so loud I couldn't hear anything.
But yeah, you're just getting other people that like this.
The operator answered, and I told them someone was in my house. When the song finally ended, I yelled, "Alexa, stop," again from inside my room.
Did it do it?
The cops showed up a few minutes later.
Nothing?
I stayed in my room until they were inside and calling my name. When I came out, I explained everything as best I could.
Yeah.
They checked the entire upstairs and then went downstairs too.
Anything?
After a few minutes,
Nothing?
they came back and said there was no one in the house.
Okay.
I don't know if that made me feel good or bad.
I mean,
good
it's half and half.
The danger was gone.
Yeah.
Bad on the other that they got away.
Yeah.
One of them told me that my front door was wide open when they got there.
Oh.
That front door was without a doubt locked.
Duh, I hope it was.
That meant whoever it was had left through there, but it didn't explain how they got in. The officers eventually left after telling me to call again if anything else happened.
Yeah.
I locked the front door, locked the door to the downstairs, and didn't sleep much the rest of that night. The next day, I couldn't stop thinking about something.
What?
The downstairs apartment had been empty for days while Tom was gone.
Oh, how long had they been there?
I couldn't shake the idea that someone might have been staying down there and just came upstairs that night to harass me and scare me.
Huh.
That thought bothered me more than anything else that actually happened.
Oh.
So I stayed at a friend's place the next night.
And how
When
y'all?
Tom got back 2 days later, I'd already told him everything. We went through both parts of the house again and didn't find anything obvious missing or out of place. My brother only believed me because I showed him proof of the police having come there.
I hope he would believe you before that. What is with the people in these stories and like them having the belief that their friends wouldn't believe them? I don't know if my parents would believe me, but I hope to God that they would.
To scare him.
I'm not that good of an actor.
The first thing we did was install cameras around the house.
Good.
Front, back, and inside by both doors. Nothing like that happened after that. Eventually, our parents made us get our own apartment so they could rent that house out for extra income. In a weird way, I was happy to get out of there because when something like this happens, it sticks with you.
Forever.
It becomes attached mentally to that place where it happened.
Yeah. Okay, so the main character of this story decided to out loud call 911 in a very obvious way. And on one hand, that is probably gonna get the person to leave. The issue with that idea is that the person doesn't get arrested because they had time to leave. And now you may be asking, well, I need it out of the house. What are the cons of doing that? The cons, the negatives, are that you have no idea how they got in. You heard her say it, right? She knows how they left, but not how they entered. So that means that if they find another opportunity, they can easily get back in through the way. And you can only hope that after that event, you covered every area of the house that they could have entered from. But the issue is that usually when you're a rational person, you already do that. Every night you lock every door and window. So, what happens if you have another lapse in judgment? What happens if you forget one more time? And also, you know, calling the police prevents it from happening to someone else who hasn't been through it. And, you know, this person, that place had been mentally ruined for them. So I would suggest calling 911 as quietly as possible, and when you are sure that there is evidence of somebody being there. I don't know, maybe record something. But yeah. I think that is all I have to say for this video. I really like the first one. I like the first one the most. This is a close second. And the third is kind of trailing behind those two. But yeah. That will be all for this one. And I hope to see you guys next time. Bye!